What's up, guys? This is rinoranchero with another MC PvP Hunger Games gameplay commentary. I've been playing with lots of different kits, as you all have seen if you've been watching my videos, and now I am playing with Chemist. Chemist is an excellent kit. You start with 3 splash potions, one of which is instant damage 2, the other one is poison 2, and also weakness. And you really have to play it strategically and use the potions only in certain situations because you only have 3. And from then on out, you just have to rely on your own skill to get it done. So here in this game, the swamp is located not at spawn, but quite a ways away from spawn. So I decide to spend more time gathering mushrooms. You can see I have 32 of each. And then make all my stews so I can start off strong. This is a really good strategy, and you can really make it far. So as you can see, I'm already in the top 60, roughly. And I find my first victim here. It was a stomper. He was actually in one of my other videos, I believe. And I finish him off right there. Get all my soups back together and continue on. You always want to make sure you have plenty of bowls. So right here I stopped to make some bowls, and I'm doing really well now. And tracking my compass and following it carefully. I see a guy underground here, and you can hear the zombies because he's actually at a zombie spawner. And I kill him in just one shot because he was fighting the zombies, and you can see as they keep coming. I only have a wooden pick, but I'm able to break it. And inside the chest I get 4 ingots and 2 buckets, which is excellent. So I'm able to place down a crafting table, make an iron sword early, 7 minutes in. That's a good start for me. Once I get an iron sword, I can do pretty well. So now I'm going on, and I see this chameleon who's a pig, and I knew it because my compass turned, and he tries to run, but it's too late for him. And so that is great. And now my compass is starting to point towards people who I can't necessarily track, and I get a little frustrated sometimes because I don't like to waste time. You can see I'm breaking this tree, but it's really for no reason. And my compass turns around to Lambo 10, who is a person that I really want to track. So I decide to go towards the jungle and hopefully find some people there. So I'm going through and want to be really careful, make sure no one sneaks up on me, and I switch to Flappy, who I actually can see through the dirt right here. So I dig carefully, and he actually comes out on this side, and I start to fight him, and with only about a stew or 2, he's dead. He had an iron helmet, so I'm able to equip that, and I'm going through all of his stuff, and he has 2 chicken. I always like to take food from people if you've seen my other videos. And now there's another guy who I hear extremely close, next to that guy Flappy, who's Lambo 10, who I was tracking before. So I just follow the compass and try to be as careful as I can, and I see where he is. I break the dirt, and I just fall right into where he is. I click into his crafting table, and I'm down to roughly 2 hearts. And he glitches into the block, too, because he's a chameleon, but I'm still able to finish him off right there. And so now I have 5 kills, doing well, have helmet and boots, and he had enough iron, so now I have full iron, and I still haven't used any of my potions, which is a very, very good way to play Chemist. You don't want to waste all your potions in the early game, because those are all petty kills, but towards the end, you might have a team, you might have a lot of different things, and that's where you want to use the potions to get your advantage. So now it's nighttime, and I'm tracking this guy named rinoranchero, but if you look in the chat, he was just killed by a gambler. So I know I want to find that gambler, and I actually see his nameplate. So I dig over, and I realize he was in this big room, but now he's gone. So I wait for him, holding a weakness potion, and I throw it. But I actually splash us both, which just makes the fight longer because we're both dealing less damage than we really want to be. So I'm going through and hotkeying, and he appears to be hotkeying too because he's not dying. And I'm using all my soups, and I'm just really hoping I can kill him. And I get down to my very last soup, and I use it, and he's still not dead, so I quickly go through, and I'm switching, and I'm actually picking up soups that are on the ground from the kill that he got, and so I'm able to use 2 more soups right here and finally finish him off in a very long fight. And so now I have all my soups back in order, and then I hear someone coming, and I get the instant damage potion, I believe, right into my hotbar when he comes. I throw it at him, accidentally hit the escape button, but I get back into it, and he's moving around because he's a chameleon, derping, but I still kill him right there. So now I'm in the top 4, and my iron has really taken a beating, my iron armor, but it's doing pretty well. I grab the bread, 31, which is actually what I wanted in the first place when the other guy attacked me, but now all is well. And the feast is going to be announced in 3 minutes, and I'm doing pretty great. So I'm following my compass, and I see a guy over here who's a monk. So I eat some bread, make sure I'm at full hunger, and I see that he's in this little hole over here. So I go over there, and a skeleton actually shoots me right here, and I fall, and a skeleton actually shoots him as well. And I start to hit him really fast, and he falls down the stairs, and I get him right there, and he never has a chance to monk me. And those two skeletons sort of helped out, which I always appreciate, the help of mobs. It's always very greatly appreciated. So now I'm in the top 3. And I still have a potion left. It's a poison potion, so I want to think about using that on the next people that I find. You can see here that the feast is announced, and I'm fairly close to it. I always like to be the first one there. So I'm going through, and I notice that part of the feast is not there, so I do have to log. And you can see that when you log out, the MC PvP mod loses track of your kills, but I really had 8 at this point, so remember that. And so from here, there isn't much I can do except just wait. And during this time, I'd like to give a shout out to Zephyr, because I actually made this video because I was inspired by their really awesome gameplay video. It was actually a montage, and so that's why I made this video, so shout out to him. And go check out his channel too. So anyway, you can see now that we're getting very closer and closer to the feast spawning. We're about a minute away. And I'm just spamming my compass constantly, as what I always do. And you can see right there, it turned around. So with that information, I know that the next person who's going to come is going to be from that direction, the 2 direction. So when the chests spawn, you'll see I'm always looking over there and just waiting to make sure it doesn't sneak up on me, which is very important. So I'll go through, I get a diamond sword, I get an instant damage in my hotbar, I got helmet and boots, and then here he is. He hits me first and derps a little bit because he's a chameleon. I just throw the instant damage on him, and in just 2 more shots, and he is dead with a diamond sword. I run back to the chest, and now there's only one other person besides me, and I'm going through, and there he is. I switch to all my soups, and I just start hitting him, and I knock him back a couple times. He blocks with his sword, so I know he's weak, and I hit him 3 more times, and he is dead. And that is the end of the game with Chemist. It started with a full server, and I ended up winning with 10 kills. Very fun kit. It's very underused. Not very many people use it, but if you use the potions at the perfect timing, you'll be very surprised with how well you can do. And that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Goodbye.